Well, and welcome, beloveds, to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you are moving into living life truly on your own terms. We want to thank everybody who supports our channel through our PayPal and our Patreon families. We appreciate love you. Our PayPal account and our Patreon family. We appreciate love each and every one of you so much. Go ahead and consider joining our Patreon family for as little as $2 a month. I know so many guys across Africa. I wish we had another platform like this because I know a lot of you are like, is there another way we could do this? These are definitely, things to consider moving forward, but those are definitely stories for other days. There's some really exciting news coming out of North Carolina. I'm like, what? North Carolina, a city in North Carolina called Asheville, has unanimously approved reparations for slavery. I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied today, for real. Anyway, this is absolutely epic news. The City Council of Asheville in North Carolina, they voted 7-0 to give financial reparations to Black people amid a surge in debate about the issue across the country. And, reparations have been a long time debate. Our African American brothers and sisters have been demanding it because literally their blood, sweat, and tears built America. America was, built for free through their free labor, and America owes them big time. And many have thought that, America would never give reparations, et cetera, et cetera. But it shows that if you organize, if you get control of, towns, cities, counties, and the governorships, whatever they're called, it does states. It can make a difference because reparations are a must just as much as a repatriation is a must. Now, Asheville actually becomes one of the first U.S. cities to approve reparations, joining the city of Evanston in Illinois. Illinois, what's up? Which approved a reparations measure sometime last year. Now, Evanston is actually taxing the legal cannabis industry to help the Black community. But what is happening is that they're not giving direct payments. Like what they're doing in Asheville is the money will actually go into investments in areas where Black Americans still face discrimination and disparity in opportunities. So they'll help African American families get housing, affordable housing. They'll support their businesses and home ownerships. They'll ensure that they get more career opportunities and look at different strategies to grow equity and generational wealth, which will, in a way, try to close the gap in healthcare, education, employment, and pay. They'll also increase neighborhood safety and fairness within criminal justice. This is definitely a step in the right direction. What? This is amazing. And what happened is Councilman Keith Young, who is one of the two Black council members, in the council, he actually said, hundreds of years of Black blood spilled that basically fills the cup we drink from today. It is simply not enough to remove statues. Black people in this country are dealing with issues that are systematic in nature. The resolution also apologized for the city government's historic role in slavery, as well as its role in the discrimination and oppression of African Americans. Wow. I'm like, whoa, this is absolutely amazing. Rob Thomas, a community activist who actually advocated for the bill, said that, asking you to look at the facts and saying, yeah, this happened, this many people died, this much money was taken out of the Black community, and it would equal this much today. We're asking for people to do what is right. And I think that's what it is. People and, the African American brothers and sisters, they're not asking for a free lunch. They're asking for what is rightfully owed to them. And this just shows you, we're in the season of the end of this particular game. We're in the season of the end of this age. This age is ending. We're in a shift of the ages. Give thanks and praise to the Most High that each and every one of us gets to experience this unprecedented time when the redemption of our forefathers will be felt and realized and experienced as a true reality by us. It's so amazing, you know. And by the way, for those who still think Obama is this amazing person, did you know that in 2016, even as the first black president, he actually opposed reparations because they were politically impractical? Chew on that. And then now his deputy is running and trying to convince everyone that he's all about black people. Anyway, those are definitely stories for another day. But Asheville, North Carolina, wow. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tuko pamoja.
Wake up, Africa, your time has come. Open up your eyes and see the sun. Open up your spirit. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Africa.
Hello and welcome to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. You know, the sad truth is everyone knows who this man is. But many don't even know the revolutionaries that are, you know, from the black nation. They don't know their own founding fathers or founding fathers of their neighboring nations or other nations across Africa. And this shows you why, you know, not being in control of the narrative has actually done us tremendous, tremendous damage. I'm here with a professor of Black Studies, probably one of the first, right?
Technically the second, but the first one was white, so Dodochi can. We're not sure.
I love it. You're keeping it real. So, you know, how important is it for us to have Black Studies, and what has your Black Studies, you know, movement been about? Because it's been a movement, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think a gentleman looking over us tells us exactly why it's so important, because the curriculum is so white. So Eurocentric, so dominated by just lies of empire and these kind of ideas.
Yes.
Just as much in Africa as it's probably, in some ways, probably worse in Africa as it is here. And so Black Studies is part of a broader movement. They call it decolonizing the curriculum and decolonizing the university. I'm not 100% comfortable with the term, but Black Studies is really about saying, well, actually, look, the lives of experiences, contributions, and perspectives of Africa and the African diaspora have to be understood, because they're just not in the university, not in the school, not in the curriculum, right? Yeah. And so that's what Black Studies is about.
So what are the consequences of the fact that history has completely been whitewashed for our children, like for your children, for example?
So one, we don't understand we don't understand how the world works, right? What empire means, how it's still the case. Like, it's not like ended, it's still here, right? Yeah. We don't understand that we're a people of resistance and what that struggle means and what that means, and so we don't understand where we are. We don't understand what we need to do, and we don't understand ourselves as well, right? So there's a lot of issues around self-esteem and the effect it has, you know, when you're learning constantly that you can't think. That's basically what they're telling you, right? Yeah. So Black Studies is really important. Yes. So
for people who don't really know, how would you describe the current global education system, you know, the empire, because he kept throwing out empire lies or whatever?
It's white, right? Yeah. I mean, let's give it one word, it's white. The education you're getting. Whether it's here, whether it's in Africa, whether it's in even China now, all these Chinese students coming over here as well. It's a white Eurocentric curriculum which is there to teach you to carry on this system, which is oppressive to all of us. Right? Yes. I always say the worst thing you can do is if you're from Africa, Caribbean, Asia, come to England, do a degree in international development. They're literally telling you how to destroy your country. Yes. And that's what they do, right? Yeah, and that's the basis that's the basis of our school system. Yeah. And so Black Studies is really like saying, well, let's not do this. Let's do something completely different. But also, why I'm sometimes a bit about the professor label is the Black Studies. It's new to the university, but it ain't new in England, in the UK. I mean, like, I got my Black Studies training, parents, activism. We had a Saturday school movement here where people like community members just organise their own sessions in the weekend and evening, etc. Community libraries and stuff. So Black Studies has existed, it just hasn't existed in the university. Yeah.